So this keyboard I can't get to work with XP, which I don't know. Well, it's also USB-C. It's supposed to be Bluetooth. We need to really pull up the manual. The problem is this computer's not hooked to the internet. I don't have an easy way to do anything with it, but I just wanted to plug it in and take a look and see what it would do. But it doesn't type or do anything yet. I'm sure there's some sort of deal here for it. I've got lots of little keyboards like this. I actually have started to collect the damn things. Here's a Logitech one. But these aren't mechanical. They're kind of heavy though. They're nice. Let's see, this is sort of an interesting keyboard layout because it doesn't actually have F keys. I guess it kind of does. Lots of multiple things. I prefer a keyboard that has every key that you possibly need without having keys that do more than one multiple function. But this one's a Bluetooth keyboard. And then I found an Anker one, which is really similar. Let's see, there is a connector on there to charge it. I think this one, the other one I found, it still had the plastic on the batteries. So these keyboards are cool. What I was planning on using them for was the radio stuff where I didn't have a lot of room. I really am not a big fan of humongous keyboards. Like I have this one and I had another one that's even worse. Normally I try to keep a keyboard like that. This is for the server. It's just an old school Dell. These are all really clicky. They feel like a mechanical keyboard, but yes, they're not. I never really knew that there was two different things. I guess back in the 80s, I bet most of those keyboards back then were mechanical. I do have a serial keyboard. I don't know if it's mechanical or not. I doubt it. It's an Acer. So anyway, I have a serial keyboard. Coastin gave me that. And it was for this thing, because I made a couple of these computers. Not that one, but some older Dells. And you can't do anything with them without a serial keyboard and mouse. They don't recognize USB stuff. Well, I mean, they do recognize it, but they don't always recognize it on boot up. And I got this one here. It's another Logitech gaming keyboard. The G213. I like these kind of keyboards, but I mean, like, you need lots of room. But anyway, I like to use ones like this. They don't take up a whole lot of room. So anyway, we're going to figure out if that other keyboard works or not. I need to get in here and move some stuff around. I put everything back in this server, by the way. I don't know what I did with the other card, which is fine because I don't think we're going to use the other card. I'd like to straighten this Ethernet. This is how it came. I'd like to straighten that thing out. I don't like how that looks, but we're going to run this exactly how it is for now, and I got to get that going too. So I have the old school 2004, I think it is, 2002 Sony monitor. This was a big deal back then to go with my other old stuff. I usually use that on the server. So, got a bunch of computer projects to get to for sure today. Heck, we could even try this one. Got this up and running. I could try the keyboard on it, maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and shut this thing down. We'll get this thing out of here and then we'll try this computer. I need to get on the internet and look up everything and see what it can do. It's kind of nice. It's really compact. It's cute. Alright, I cannot get it to work here. So I'm gonna have to look up and see if there's some simple way to do this. That's absolutely hilarious. This is a cable that came out of another box with a keyboard. That's what I get for grabbing it. It's a charge only cable. Yep. Well, or it's bad, I don't know. But, so there's a bunch of reviews on this. There's a couple different ones. Mine doesn't have switches on the bottom. But, yeah, it does work. So, their website here, I was watching this guy's video on it. There's a bunch of different versions, but their website, where is it? It gives you some backlight control, special keys. So we see right here, there's supposed to be a dongle and a switch, but I think this one is just a wired only one. So as far as I can tell, that's kind of how it is. I don't see that they made a wired only one, but maybe they did. The fact that this has no provision for the switch and no provision for the dongle tells me that this might just be, the switch would normally be right here. There's nothing there. The dongle would go there. There's nothing there. I think this one is just a straight up wired keyboard. Also, it doesn't do any indicating that it's charging here. But I wanted to see, let's try and see if we can do anything with it as far as making it do something else. There is some keys that are supposed to do something. That moved a little too fast that time. Okay, backlight control. Switch backlight mode function plus this key here. I don't know what key that is. Function plus some weird key. I'm totally not seeing that key. Oh, right here. Function. Ah! Cool. It is a pretty nice keyboard, and the fact that the keys like light up, and also if I was typing in the dark, I guess it might help. It doesn't seem to do anything, does it? To go over here. I'd like to actually see the actual key I'm using light up. Interesting, now we got red. Why are those the only red ones? That's probably what I would prefer. I don't want it doing anything weird. And I can see that in the dark. It looks neat. So I guess, as Jesse said, this is a 60% keyboard. We'll be testing that one too more later, but okay. So off? No. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. That's neat. So whatever you type, it'll leave a trail. Interesting. It's pretty cool. They've thought up quite a bit of stuff. I wonder how many modes it has. Okay, that's where we started. So it actually does quite a bit. I suppose it doesn't let you like pick actual like different colors. That one's weird because it's just red right there, and I don't understand why that would just be just right there. I'm gonna go and look and see if it does anything else in the manual. Let me see here. Okay. These couple of keys here are doing other things too. Okay, so that switches the mode, this switches the brightness. You can switch the color with that one. Okay. Backlight speed. Okay, so the whatever you call that key right here. Let's see here. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Do. Nice. That's a really cool looking keyboard. I mean, like, the camera's actually not picking it up as nice as it is. Yeah, I like it. Definitely cool. That one doesn't stand out quite as much. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on that one. Now I'm curious what happens when I go like this now. Yeah, so now we're on the blue color. And then just the RGB one. I guess we could leave it on that for a while. What do you guys think? I still can't believe that this cord just doesn't work. Let me try this cord again. But it definitely doesn't appear to work. Yeah. So, I need to get another cord, but anyway. Pretty cool, guys. I like it.